Good day and welcome to today's class. Today's class is a continuation of our previous SS2 Further Mathematics on quadratic equations. At the last class, we were looking at solving quadratic equations using factorization method, of which I told you that in solving quadratic equations, you have 4 methods to use, which includes factorization method, completing the square method, formula method, and graphical method. So at the last class, we looked at solving quadratic equations using factorization method. And in today's class, we shall be looking at the completing the square method. But before we go into completing the square method, I would like us to get the solution to the assignment I gave you at the last class. You were asked to solve each of the following quadratic equations using factorization method. We have about 4 questions there to solve. So before we venture into today's topic, which is on completing the square method, we shall have the solution of this. I would like you to confirm what you have done. If the solution I'm going to get matches with that which you have gotten, then you know you are right. Otherwise, you have to cross-check your work again and let's see where the error is coming from. You can drop your answers at the comment section or your suggestions and possible criticism on the comment section, and I will look at them. Using factorization method, we are asked to solve this. So solution, I'm going to solve question number 1. Question 1 says x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. Since this is a 3-term expression, we shall make it a 4-term expression. And how do we do that? We look for 2 terms that when you multiply the first term and the last term together, it gives you that number. And when you add them together, it gives you the middle term. So I'm looking at minus 4x plus 4x minus 5x. So these two will go. We are going to substitute it with the middle term. This becomes x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0. Factorize them in 2's. If you look at the first 2 terms, you agree with me that x is common. So we have x into bracket x plus 4. And in the next 2 terms, you agree with me that minus 5 is common. So this becomes minus 5 into bracket x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we have been able to factorize it into a 2-term expressions. Factorizing them again, you have x plus 4 to be common into bracket x minus 5 is equal to 0. So we have it that x plus 4 is equal to 0, or x minus 5 is equal to 0. If x plus 4 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x is equal to minus 4 or x is equal to plus 5. So this is your answer. X is equal to minus 4 or plus 5. So this gives you the solution to question number 1 that says x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. So this is how to factorize the quadratic equation using the factorization method. Example 2, so we are done with this. Example 2, we have solution. This is 2x squared plus 11x minus 21 is equal to 0. We multiply the first term and the last term. This gives us 41 minus 42x squared. So we then look for 2 terms. Now when you add them together, it gives you plus 11x. And when you multiply them together, it gives you minus 42x squared. The 2 possible factors are said to be plus 14x and minus 3x. Yes, when you add them together, it gives you plus 11x. And when you multiply them together, it gives you minus 42x squared. So this becomes 2x squared plus 14x minus 3x minus 21 is equal to 0. Factorizing out what is common in the first two, you have 2x into bracket. When you divide 2x squared by 2x, you are left with x. Divide same by this, you have plus 7. And we equally have minus 3 to be common into bracket. X plus 7 is equal to 0. Factorizing out x plus 7 again, you have into bracket 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So it therefore means that x plus 7 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is x is equal to minus 7, or 2x is equal to plus 3. So x is equal to minus 7, or x is equal to 3 over 2. So x is said to be minus 7 or 3 over 2. You may decide to put it as a mixed number, which is 1.5. So this is a solution to question number 2. Let's take question number 3. So you are done with 1, 2. Question number 3 is 6x squared minus 17x plus 12 is equal to 0. So we look for two terms. Now when you multiply them together, it gives you the product of the first term and the last term, which is plus 72x squared. And when you add them together, it gives you plus 17. So we have minus 9x and minus 8x. Yes, for when you add these two, it gives you minus 17x. And when you multiply them, you have plus 72x squared. Yes, so we are going to substitute this for the middle term. This becomes 6x squared minus 9x minus 8x plus 12 is equal to 0. Factorizing out what is common in the first two, 3x is common. So we have 3x into, when you divide 6x squared by 3x, you are left with 2x minus, do same with this, it gives you 3. What is common? Minus 4 is common into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So factorizing what we have in a bracket, again, you have 2x minus 3 being common into bracket 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. It therefore means that 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. When you simplify it further, you have 2x is equal to 3, or 3x is equal to 4. X is equal to 3 over 2 when you divide both sides by 2, or x is equal to 4 over 3 when you divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 3 over 2 or 4 over 3. So this is the solution to this quadratic equation using factorization method. We shall then take question number 4. Question 4 says solution: x squared plus x minus 56 is equal to 0. So look for two terms that when you multiply them together, it gives you minus 56x squared. And when you add them together, you have plus x. I know that 7 times 8 is 56. So that will be equal to minus plus 8x and minus 7x. Yes, when you add these two together, it gives you plus x, and when you multiply them together, it gives you minus 56. So we are going to substitute them with the middle term. You have x squared plus 8x minus 7x minus 56 is equal to 0. Now the thing is, when substituting, you may choose to use minus 7x before plus 8x. You will still arrive at the same answer. So when you factorize these two, what is common? You have x to be common, into bracket x plus 8, and these two minus 7 is common, into x plus 8 is equal to 0. So factorizing again, you have x plus 8 into bracket x minus 7 is equal to 0. So this means that it is either x plus 8 is equal to 0 or x minus 7 is equal to 0. And if x plus 8 is equal to 0, it therefore means that x is equal to minus 8 or x is equal to plus 7. So x is equal to minus 8 or 7. So this is your answer to question number 4. Okay, so you can score yourself, and let's see who got 4/4, and let's know where you got it wrong. You can confirm I may be at the wrong side. It's possible that I may have done a mistake somewhere, but for you to be sure, substitute the values of x you got one at a time to see if it will give you 0. If yes, then it means what we have on the board is correct. Kindly like my videos as you watch. While I recommend that you subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do so, and also you can follow me on Facebook and on TikTok at my lesson teacher Matt. Turn on the notification bell so as to be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. You can also use the comment section to interact with me on areas that are still difficult for you to understand. While I recommend you share the links with your friends and families so that they can also benefit from our daily classes. We shall then look at the subject matter of the day.